So guys, today we'll be learning about T flip-flop. In T flip-flop, like in JK flip-flop, we have an advantage over SR flip-flop. First is SR flip-flop we have studied. Then there was a disadvantage of 1-1. We have rectified in JK, but out of JK we have two flip-flops. If J equal to K, then it will be called as T flip-flop. If J is equals to, let's say J is equal to 1 or 0, 0 or 1, and K equal to J bar, then it is called as D flip-flop. Okay, means let's say I have a JK flip-flop truth table. Erase this. Okay, now we can have, let's say I have J, K, Q, N plus 1, right? In this, what we had, as if you want to check JK flip-flop video, you can check. It is in this playlist of digital electronics only. I'll give the link in the description also of JK flip-flop truth table, right? So it is saying right, in JK, in this part where J equal to 0 and K equal to 0, the output is Qn, means same. When J and K is equals to 1, it is Qn bar. The output is 1 and 0, toggling. If Qn is there, then we are toggling it. And if K is 1, then the output is 0 0, and if J is 1, then the output is 1 1, right? Now if you check this part and this part where J is equals to K, whether 0 or 1, it is called as T flip-flop. And if you check this case where J is equals to 0, K is 1, and J equal to 1, K is 0, it means if J, then K equal to J bar, means both are inverted, then these are called as D flip-flop. So T and D flip-flop are parts of JK. The middle segment called as D, whereby upper and lower segments called as T flip-flop. So extending this idea and creating a T flip-flop, it will be saying it as, let's say I have a JK flip-flop. Where I have Qn, where input and output as Qn plus 1 will be at same points, and here I have Qn bar, and first we will create a latch out of it. Now this is an SR latch where R is like this, S is here. Then extending this circuit, we are joining it into AND gates. This is my input. Then extending this to this to make it as JK. And putting up a clock in between to check about the latch mode and transparent mode. Now this is latch and transparent mode, where latch for latch is 0 and for clock for transparent mode is 1. Now this is called as JK flip-flop, right? to make it as T, now we have just said that JK can be converted to T when J equal to K. So take one input and connect it like this. So this is a change. This circuit, this connectivity is a change. Now this is my input, right? K equal to J, clock is as it is. We have just appended a JK flip-flop to T flip-flop by joining J and K. Now we are giving a single input as well as Qn. On the basis of this, we are defining J and K as well as Qn plus 1, right? So this is the method how to convert JK flip-flop into T flip-flop. Now what we can do, we can generate the truth table for it. So generating the truth table, here it is T, this input is called as T. Okay, so here it is T, or you can say input, as well as one more input is there, that is Qn, which is coming from here because it is a feedback signal, right? And then we have these two are my inputs and one output is there, that is Qn plus 1, which will be giving over here only. This circuit will be extended to the next value of Qn will be Qn plus 1. So as I have mentioned, next value, what it means is this is my present state and this will be my next state or next value, right? Or we can say as output. So if there are two variables in input, then how many combinations? 2 power 2. This is 0 and 1. And this 2 is for two variables. Two variables which are T and Qn. So there will be 4 combinations, 2 raised to power 2. The 4 combinations are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Now, as I have said, this T equal to 0 means, what it means is J equal to K equal to 0. Same goes with here. And for this, it means J equal to K equal to 1. Right? Let's say if J equal to K equal to 0 and Qn is 0, it means it is 0. If J equal to K equal to 0 and Qn is 1, sorry, let me again write it, right? So now if J equal to K equal to 0, Qn is 0. If J equal to 0, K equal to 1, oh sorry, J equal to 0, K equal to 0 and Qn is 1, then it is 1. But if J equal to K equal to 1, then it will be toggling. It means Qn bar should be here. So 1 and 0. So let me rephrase again. For this value, first J equal to K equal to 0 and Qn equal to 0, it must be Qn for this part, and J equal to K equal to 1, it will be Qn bar. So this is the toggle state, right? Let me show you over here. When J equal to K equal to 0 and Qn is 0, this J equal to 0, K equal to 0, Qn is this. Okay, when J equal to 1, K equal to 1, here is 0, here is 1, here is Qn bar and here is Qn. So this portion I have said this is T flip-flop. So the same thing is here. So now this is a truth table for T flip-flop. And now we can say the functional table of T flip-flop will be single column. So T will be 0 and 1. So Qn plus 1 will be, it means J equal to 0, K equal to 0 and Qn may be 0 or 1, so it will be Qn. It means J equal to 1, K equal to 1 and Qn may be 0, may be 1, it will be Qn bar, right? So this is the functional table. Now moving on to creating a K map and characteristic equation. For K-map, what we will be doing is, we'll be taking this. First is T and second is Q. So it will be Q bar, which is 0. Second is 1. This is Q. You can say Qn bar and Qn. Now here T also will have two values, 0 or 1. So T0 and T1, like this. So these four values we have will be basic on this as well as on this. So now to create a K-map, we have to take 1 1 from truth table, and for creating a 1 as an output, what inputs we have? For T is equal to 0 and Qn equal to 1. T is equals to 0 and Qn equal to 1. And for second one, it seems an XOR operation. If you know, we will prove this. Let's see. For this one, this we have done, and for this 1 is for T and for Qn it is 0. 1 is for T and Qn is for this is the thing. So now making the characteristic equation, it will be Qn plus 1, or you can say f as a function. So what it designs is, here it is saying T Qn bar plus, in the SOP format we are writing it, it is T bar Qn. And what it suggests is, it is a equation of XOR operation, as I have suggested. So it is T XOR Qn. So this is my characteristic equation. Okay. So this is my characteristic equation. Now we'll be moving to excitation table. Excitation table means, till now what we have done is, we have inputs and we have generated an output as an Qn plus 1, and inputs are T and Qn. Now we have outputs, but we have to generate an input, that is T. So these will act as my inputs. Actually these are outputs and this is my input, but now here it is an output. We need to generate T from Qn and Qn plus 1. So the combinations will be same. You can write it like this, or there is another method. Right? Now if you want to check what will be happening for 0 0, again we will be going here. For 0 0, this is my only combination, T is 0. Okay, we'll write it as 0. For 0 1, 0 1, this is the combination, T is 1. For 1 0, this is the combination, T is 1. And for 1 1, here this combination, my T is 0. So this is my excitation table, right? So when we have this excitation table, we can create the circuit for it, but circuit is already we have created here, right? Let me create a circuit for this, just an XOR operation. What we can do is, let's take an XOR gate, put a T in it. The output will be, I have told you, the Qn input as well as Qn plus 1 output will be on the same circuit. So we can create like this. This is a feedback loop of Qn, right? So this is also a circuit we can create. Otherwise, if you think that there is an XOR gate, we can just put a T and Qn. This is not feasible. Why? Because Qn is the output which is feedback it to as an input, right? So this circuit is most appropriate, right? Now moving on to the state diagram. Guys, before reading T flip-flop, one thing must be noticed. Why we are reading T flip-flops? T flip-flops mostly used in counters, right? So if you are generating asynchronous counters, then T flip-flop will be very helpful. Otherwise you can generate T flip-flops, you can use T flip-flops in synchronous counters also, right? But T flip-flop is used to find up counting and down counting, that is 0 1 2 3 or 3 2 1 0. Basically this kind of counting, we do not need multiple type of, we can say, flip-flops. We must need, or the easiest implementation will be using T flip-flops, right? So moving the state diagram, Qn must be 0 or 1, right, as we have done in SR or JK flip-flop. So if T is 0 and Qn is 0, if T is 0 and Qn is 0, if T is 0 and Qn is 0, so this funda is here, so it will be 0 1, right? So here if T is 0 and Qn is 0, output will be same. So output will be same. It means T equal to 0. T can be 0 or 1 and Qn can be 0 or 1. And if T is 0 and Qn is 1, the output is 1 because Qn is there. Okay, so same funda will be here. T is 0 and output will be same because of Qn. And if T is 1, then it will be toggled, and same goes here. If T is 1, the output will be like this, toggled. If 1 is in input and T is also 1, means T and Qn is 1 1, then Qn plus 1 will be 0, and T is 1, Qn is 0, then output will be 1 because these both are toggled. If T is 0 and output is, oh sorry, input Qn is 0 or 1, then it will be same Qn, right? So 1 1 0 1 0 is 1, as well as for 0 it is 0, and now we have this, right? Thank you so much.